Hey guys, I am Thomas Rosali off of the Northwest Dogs, and I've had a couple people ask me about the Empire 6, what our thoughts are, what's included, and just, general information about the gun. So, Empire 6, let's get cracking. So, you do get this handy dandy, sturdy Empire case. You can totally fly with it. This thing is actually pretty durable. So I would definitely rock that. Um, Let me open her up here, kind of show you what you get. You get the Empire 6 barrel condom. So do get that included. One thing I really like that Empire did is include this kind of sort of tackle box style kit, if you will. So you do get your O-rings, your lube, you get spares in here, um, especially when you're on the go and you're traveling. So I really dig that, and I don't know, it's kind of cool. So you also get a little, you get an extra pair of detents in here. So we'll just toss that aside. You do get this wonderful, get it out here, two-piece driver barrel. So, and that is a 688 bore, 14 inch. It's actually a good little stock barrel. So these things rock. I'll just set this aside as we kind of go through here. Foam, of course, and do get that wonderful marker sleeve. Throw that aside. You do get the 6. Excuse me. So I can tell people that the best way to describe the 6, if you will, is it's kind of like a futuristic space gun, if you will. So I mean, to me at least, it looks like something out of the future. So I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I don't know. I kind of thought of Back to the Future, and yeah. So, anyways, this thing looks at least pretty futuristic. But one thing I really like about it is, as you can see here, there is no visible screws or protruding screws, if you will, that come out and can stick into your hand or dig into your hand. Do also have a really snappy trigger, and I think one of the most underrated features on the 6 is actually the clamping feed neck. So I don't know if you can see in there, but there is like these little kind of like shark teeth, if you will, that go around, and I mean, this thing grips onto your loader. Your loader is not gonna go off the gun. So I mean, I thought that was really cool. But yeah, this thing super grips on the loader, and get that back off. I have had this question before, and I'm gonna address it on this video. Is I play in the rain, I play in the snow. Will my electronics get wet with this gun? Essentially, people were kind of worried that the 6 might not have that kind of like watertight of a seal on the board. So I'll just pop that off. So that's how the battery comes off. Here's the little tab, or not the battery, the grip, the foregrip. So you do get the tab. I've been using this gun for a couple weeks now. In Oregon, where it rains like 60% of the year, and the weather just does not cooperate. And I've had zero issues with this. I have not had any water get into the board. So that actually does do a very good job of sealing off the gun, if you will. But yeah, we've had zero issues with water getting on the boards or anything like that. So, and then just kind of moving on the board, if you will, just because we're on that topic, you do have this wonderful, turn that on, you do have this wonderful OLED screen. So let's get it in there. So the cool thing about this gun is you do have 2 power tabs, 2 power buttons essentially, that you can kind of cycle through the modes on. There's no more joystick finagling, breaking the button cover, any of that sort. So I really like this 2-button system, and it's been working great. To move on, the ASA is a lever, and then kind of hides your serial number right there. So, I mean, this thing's super cool. The regulator is now in here. That's been one of my favorite things about the 6. So, yeah, just there you go. Anyway, so kind of my favorite thing on the 6 is that the regulator is in here. You don't have to adjust like the old Axis through the back cap, or even though you shouldn't have, touch the regulator and balance out, or whatever, tune, or whatever you kids do. I don't know, carve HK in the side of your gun with a hammer. Anyways, the point is, you don't have to you don't have a lot of adjustment, if you will, with the Poppet, but you do adjust the velocity now through the regulator. So that is super, super simple. I really like that. To service the regulator, just pop off these 2 screws, whole piston comes out, shims come out, or spring stack comes out, if you will, and just grease her up and ready to go. I'm not going to do a disassembly video here, just because Pro Edge Paintball, Boss Paintball, all those guys have already done one, so I will put a link to the description below, and you can go check out one of their videos. However, just because we are on the topic of the gun, let me pop that out. So that's one other thing I really like is this bolt. This back cap is awesome. You don't have to do like that weird zigzag with that. So here you just do kind of a quarter turn to the left and just comes right out. And that is the entire bolt. So the whole Poppet assembly is now right through here. It does not have any plastic seals or anything. It is just O-rings. So if you ever do happen to have a problem with your Poppet, all you have to do is replace an O-ring now. That is probably my favorite feature on the 6. So, I mean, that sounds kind of silly. I really like that. You can just replace an O-ring, desecrate that seal. And, I mean, the maintenance on it is a breeze. So, again, just kind of reiterate that to take part this takes maybe, 2 minutes just to grease everything up. And the one thing that I know Rocky Knuth from the Naughty Dogs has done, he has made a O-ring kit for the Empire 6. So, and that is called the Big Baller Top Dog O-rings. If you guys are interested in that, I will put up his Instagram information down in the description. You can hit him up. We'll get you a kit and get you set up. Those O-rings do make quite a little nice impact on that 6. So I do have his O-rings in here. I will put a shooting video up of the Top Dog O-rings in my 6 and share that within the next couple days. And once I get to the field, so just kind of throw that back in there, and yeah, that's super easy to put back together. And there you have it. That is the 6. So my thoughts on it overall, I really like it. We've been really happy with them. They performed in the rain. That was the biggest thing for us. We don't want to have wet boards, etc. So, I mean, they just shoot in all types of weather. And we've been putting all sorts of different paint through these, Marb, LT Gray, Evil, you name it. And, I mean, this thing can shoot some brittle paint. So, that's, I think that's probably one of my other favorite things on the 6. This thing does shoot really brittle stuff. But there you have it. There's kind of the little overview, unboxing review of the Empire 6.